Yolan Shu, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to our monthly midday video, because it's time for another TLDR video. In this case, it usually means too lazy, don't read. But let's have a look what Scopely brings us tonight. We just went into maintenance, and the patch notes for the next update and for the ARC DS9 Retribution Part 2 are out. So let's have a quick look what they're gonna bring us. So there will be new elite solar outposts. There will be a new fleet commander, Benjamin Sisko. That's one thing we already knew. There will be new updates to the outpost refinery. There will be new missions. There will be a new officer, in this case Esri Dex. Yeah, we had an Esri Dex, but a different one so far, so it's the second. Then we have new Chaos Tech, a new Outpost Battle Pass, a new DS9 Retribution Battle Pass, and as announced as well, the Meridian will come into the archive today. So it's another quality of life update, and that's what they are starting with. And yeah, that really makes sense, although there are other ships that I would have preferred to see first. But I'm not mad about this one either. I hope the other ones will come later. And you need to have the Meridian on tier 9 and your archives on level 56 to do that. About everything in the announcement, of course, as usual, we will talk about in the detailed videos on everything in about the next week. I'll try to make 2 videos a day about the new ARC. So you will see a lot about the details there, so I'll just do a little recap or a little summary of this announcement. Once again, we'll not go too far into the details. Yeah, that's the archive still. And they have worked on the Hierarch's captain maneuver a little bit, that they announced days ago already, and then they had to clarify that again. So that is nothing that is so directly connected to this ARC now, but and I still don't have the Hierarch because of the men flu, etc. I was really short in playing at the time, so that is definitely nice for those who managed to get the Hierarch. Probably some bought stuff to get that done, but it's working differently. Then we have missions, and in this case, well, it's the Ops 51 Plus stuff again, like last time that I'm talking about. They have the mission spread over 4 weeks again, and as they did last time. So on, I guess, every Tuesday you will have to pick up your material again to get the missions from the holodeck. And as I said before, there will be a solar wave defense expansion with the elite solar outposts. Well, I'm still struggling with the normal ones, so looking forward to that one. But that will be Ops 51 Plus 2. Will be interesting to see in this announcement if there's something for the people below Ops 51. The elite outposts will, of course, be stronger. They will get a new currency, that's the elite outpost credits. That's why they had to do an update of the refinery as well. And you will get a lot more of the stuff you usually get from these outposts. But I will test tomorrow for the video on the elite outpost then, and I'll try to get you that video on Thursday, so that we can see how strong those really are, if they didn't mess it up like last time, because last time I had to do the video later because the outposts weren't working. And it will be a question, the ones I need to test with my ship strength, are there any available? But that will be interesting. But seems to be the same kind with Cardassian elite solar outposts. Those were the standard ones, and they are there level 53 to 77 to 80. Okay, up to 80. Then there are node elite solar outposts. So yeah, so it goes the same direction as the old outposts. Just now that they are elites, but they seem to be very similar. And with the abilities, the Cardassian ones increase the apex shred. Oh no, that's the buffs. But I'm looking for what they are doing. I don't really understand what they are doing, but we will see when I do the video. And there are also Borg Elite Solar Outposts, and there's the new currencies here. No, it's not the currencies. That's the new directives that you need. That you get, I guess, the normal way, and then the currency is the outpost credits, the Elite Solar Outpost credits. That you can use in the refinery then. And there are epic solar outpost components to upgrade the buffs, so it's still working the same as the normal outposts do. It's just that the outposts are stronger, and that you get new exchanges also for FKR faction reputation, which is the interesting part in the refinery. And you can source the new fleet commander Cisco and the skill points via the new plunder rewards. So that of course is nice as long as you can beat those new solo elite outposts. And there will be a trade down bundle. Will be interesting to see if that's really something you want to do. But as I said, there will be a new fleet commander with Benjamin Sisko, and in this case also only Ops 51 plus. Of course, if you can only source him with the outposts, it can only be Ops 51 plus. I don't know why it's still marking. But what is he bringing us? Oh, Cisco, as some suspected, and I was one of those, that might be a special ship for to use against outposts. But in this case, the tactician skill tree of Cisco is focused on the outpost encounters, and so we will see how that is helping. On the other side, his combatant skill tree is once again a PvP one, so you will really have to decide soon who you want to put on during PvP, like incursion and stuff. And the mechanic skill tree brings resource efficiencies. Yeah, that could be interesting. But we will have to look at the details. We will do that this week, of course, and have a look at the detailed efficiencies that are included there. Status control team Esri deck, so they are putting up a new crew once again, although it's an officer from the same arc, kinda, because we're still in Retribution. In this case, we're starting a new group with the status control team Esri decks. Yeah, interesting. Okay, she has a captain's maneuver that's a bit like compared to Joachim. Seriously, I do not need a PvP officer on a survey ship. That's not that helpful anyway. But she increases isolated cascade damage on round start versus players. Yeah, her officer ability will be interesting, but she's an epic officer with a captain maneuver, and a captain maneuver that... Seriously, do you need a captain maneuver like that? But we will talk about Esri in the next days as well. And they're including new Chaos tech with a portable transwarp beaming device for the USS Vengeance. Okay, I definitely will not need that at the moment, except for the Reliant. I will not use it for the Vengeance, but for the Reliant it will be nice, but I guess it will be available in the beginning via buying. We will see how the new techs are sourced in the game, maybe via the new refinery, but I have my doubts about that. And there's the Mark 6 photon torpedo that's for the Reliant. So the portable transwarp beaming device for the Vengeance and the Mark 6 photon torpedo for the Reliant. That sounds nicer. Yeah, that sounds nice. Would be nice to source it in-game, but as I said, I have my doubts, but we will see. And then, of course, there is the Battle Pass Ops 51. There will be mid-ops events for Ops 20 to 50. Huh. Yeah, it's a bit bad. I mean, it's nice to work on something. Yeah, this case for the Ops 20 to 29, it will be the USS Franklin that you can work on. If you're Ops 30 to 39, you can work on the Serene Squall. If you're Ops 33 to 39, you can work on the Mantis. And if you're Ops 40 to 50, you can work on the Gorn Eviscerator. So my new start account will have the chance to work on the Mantis and the Serene Squall. We will see how that works, but not anymore on the Voyager. And that is kind of a pity, because I hoped for... I extra went into the 30s with a new start account. I was hoping for that, but still have a chance on working on 2 ships, although I'm working on the Serene Squall already. We will see how helpful that will be. I will make videos on both accounts. On my Ops 69 account, of course, that's taking part in the Ops 51 Plus stuff, and on my new start account that is taking part in both the 30 to 39 and the 33 to 39, because it is Ops 33, so I should be able to work on both of them. But we will see, and we will talk about both battle passes that I get if it's structured like the last time. That's a little advantage of having them both. And tonight, I already tried to do a little Arkfall video for my Let's Play channel with both accounts, and I hope everything will be working with the tech setup here I need to do for that. And there's a community corner, of course. There's some Christmas stuff again, and they say they're inspired by the 12 days of Christmas. And I hope for a nice Christmas frame, for example, because my new account, obviously that's 6 weeks old, doesn't have any Christmas stuff. So that would be nice to have that in-game too. And they did some bug fixes, and I hope the Outpost bug fixes are really working, because we know how that went last time. So I hope that works better tonight. And game introduction for new players. And what they should fix is, I got some what do you call it, push-up or whatever, push-up message that if I play, I think it was 7 days in a row, I would get Nero unlocked. They never followed that up, and my new start account was online every day. So, when I contacted support, what have we been promised? Do you have a screenshot? Yeah, I make a screenshot of every push news that come up in this game. Never mind. So, there's a number of bug fixes. They need many more. They promise that they will work on the stability, so we will see. This doesn't sound, at least not like an overwhelming amount of stuff coming into the game, but we'll see tonight. It sounds reasonable. I have my doubts with the stability because of last time, so we will see how that will end. But as I said, tonight I will try to do 2 Arkfall Let's Plays, one in English, one in German, with both accounts. And in the next days, of course, we will talk about all the new stuff from the new Ark, including Cisco, the Elite Outposts, the Refinery, both Battle Passes, etc. And then we'll see how this month will go. But now I'm obviously very interested in what you have to say about the new stuff that's coming in. It's nothing, too new, which might be the good choice here. But it doesn't sound like a lot of stuff to do at the same time. So I'm really interested in your opinion. And and please write that in the comments below the video and on Discord. If there's anything to buy in this game this month, I will not. Because you have heard about the action plan for stable STFC that one of my viewers invented. And because I was really keen on getting rid of those crashes and doing something even more special for you on Arcfall, I did invest more into my STFC channels than I should have. And I put even more into the budget. So I did get a new device that I will use tonight together with the old one. And if that technically works here, we can switch between the accounts easily and do that comparison for the new Arc. And but that cost me quite a lot. So if you ever thought about supporting my work on STFC, this is a perfect time to do so. So I thank everyone who supported me in the past, and of course everyone who is doing that now and in the future. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.